Every World Cup creates a new star, a player who arrives with little attention and leaves as one of the most talked about names in football. In 2018, it was Kylian Mbappé. In 2022, the football world was stunned by Morocco's incredible run. And in 2026, one young player is beginning to attract attention from fans, scouts, and analysts around the world. His name is Ayyoub Bouaddi. If you had asked most football fans about him a year ago, many would not have known who he was. Today, that is starting to change. As World Cup 2026 unfolds, more people are discovering a player many believe could become one of the future stars of football. But who exactly is Ayyoub Bouaddi, and why is his name suddenly appearing everywhere? To understand that, we need to look at how football creates stars. The biggest names in football did not start as global superstars. Lionel Messi was once a small boy trying to prove himself. Cristiano Ronaldo was once a teenager with a dream. Kylian Mbappé was once an unknown academy player. Every superstar begins as a talent nobody fully understands yet. That is where Bouaddi finds himself today. What makes him different is not flashy skills or dramatic headlines, it is the way he plays the game. Even at a young age, people noticed his maturity. He looked calm under pressure. He made intelligent decisions. He seemed to understand the rhythm of a match better than many players older than him. Those qualities are difficult to teach. Speed can be trained, strength can be developed, but football intelligence is rare. That intelligence helped him rise through the ranks and attract attention from people inside the game. As his reputation grew, expectations grew as well. And expectations can be dangerous. Football history is full of talented young players who were called the next big thing. Many of them disappeared. Some struggled with pressure, some lost confidence, some simply stopped improving. Potential means nothing without consistency. That is why every young player eventually reaches a moment where talent is no longer enough. They must prove themselves on bigger stages. And there is no stage bigger than the World Cup. The World Cup has a unique ability to change careers. One great tournament can transform a player overnight. Millions of people are watching. Every touch of the ball matters. Every mistake is remembered. Every great performance becomes a headline. That pressure can destroy some players. Others thrive under it. As World Cup 2026 began, most fans focused on the obvious stars, the famous names, the established legends, but football always finds a way to create new stories. And while the spotlight focused elsewhere, Bouaddi quietly started attracting attention. Supporters noticed his composure, analysts noticed his maturity, scouts noticed his potential. Match after match, more people started talking about him, not because of hype, not because of marketing, because of what they were seeing on the pitch. The best young players often have one thing in common. They do not look overwhelmed. Even in the biggest moments, they play as if they belong. That is what impressed people about Bouaddi. He looked comfortable, confident, fearless, and confidence is contagious. When supporters see a young player showing courage on football's biggest stage, they pay attention. Soon football pages began discussing him. Highlight clips started spreading online. More fans wanted to know who he was. The story grew larger with every performance. This is often how football stars are born, not through one magical moment, but through a series of performances that become impossible to ignore. The most exciting part is that nobody knows where the story ends. Will he become one of the best midfielders of his generation? Will he become a key figure for Morocco? Will he become one of football's biggest stars? Right now, nobody can answer those questions. And that uncertainty is what makes the story fascinating. Football is unpredictable. The future is never guaranteed. Every young player faces obstacles, injuries, pressure, competition, expectations. The road to greatness is never simple. The real challenge begins after the attention arrives. Because attracting attention is one thing, living up to it is something else entirely. That is the challenge waiting for Bouaddi. The football world is watching him more closely than ever before. Supporters expect more. Analysts expect more. The pressure continues growing, but great players often use pressure as motivation. They embrace it, they learn from it, they improve because of it. That is why World Cups are so important. They reveal character, they reveal confidence, they reveal who can handle the biggest moments. And for many football fans, Ayyoub Bouaddi is becoming one of the most intriguing stories of World Cup 2026. Not because he has already become a superstar, but because he might become one. Years from now, football fans may look back at this tournament and remember it as the moment they first discovered his name, the moment they first saw his potential, the moment they realized a new star might be emerging. Every generation has its breakthrough players. Every World Cup creates new heroes. And World Cup 2026 may ultimately be remembered as the tournament that introduced Ayyoub Bouaddi to the world. Whether he becomes a legend or simply another talented player remains to be seen. But one thing is certain, the football world is watching, and his story is only just beginning.